All right, and we're back. So I think what we're gonna do is do 4 rivets per petal and then call it there, and we'll have a go at assembling it. I think what I'm also gonna do is do another sub-assembly, then join it as a part, so it's easier to place right here. And so I'm gonna do rivet, 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 do all the way around. We're gonna cover this up. Actually, let's put a rivet here to hide it. That'd be a fun way of doing it. And so we're gonna have to shift this down, I believe, so it doesn't interfere. So we're gonna get rid of these rivets on the sides. And let's see. Then after we're done with the star, we're just moving on to doing the straps. And I believe we're done with this. So let's give it a good try then. All right, so let's see. Let's go to the side view. Okay, so what we're gonna do, pick an origin plane, let's do YZ. We don't need these anymore. Okay, we can get rid of this. All right, so let's open, or is it Shield Sketch? No, actually, what we need is the original. Okay, we need to, where's the Shield Petal Part 1? Yeah, I got rid of this way too quick. Okay. Edit. Copy. Let's bring it back here. Perfect. Let's move it back to the origin point. Perfect. Okay. So now we need to. Okay, I'll tackle those corners next. Right now, I need to first figure out how far down I want these to be. Let's update that. Okay, let's go. What are we doing? What are we doing? Plane. Let's pick this face. Bring it up. Let's do a half an inch this time. Okay, sketch. Use sketch. Alright, time to figure out where we want these. Okay, 0.375. Right around there is good. How tall is that? 0.685. Okay, let's try 0.625. Might be too low. Okay, it's too low. So let's move this out of the way. We need to increase it by just a hair. 0.0625. Is that enough? Okay, that is enough. Perfect. All right. Now what is the sum of these two? 0.688. No, that's not all right. 0.625 plus 0.0625, 0.6875. Gotcha. Okay, now let's go up here. Let's try 5.5 first. 375. That works. 5.5. 0.0625. 0.375. That looks better. Okay. Both are quite close. How far is this? .5625. All right. Okay. So let's go here. So what we're gonna do, go to this wrong sketch, this sketch. Make that go off an inch, copy this, paste it, delete. What we're going to do is put it over here so we can see what we're doing. All right, delete this. Perfect. So first one is 0.6875. All right. Where's the center point of the, oh, okay. That's going to be a problem. Oh, no, okay. There's one just right behind the other one, so it shouldn't be too bad. Perfect. Don't need this line anymore. Cut that. All right, 0.1875. 0.1875. Extend, 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 extend. Delete, delete. All right, now 0.375. 0.375. Cut that. There we go. Now let's do 2 arcs. Wait a second. I'm doing more than what I'm supposed to be doing. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing this. 0.9375. My bad there. 0.65. 0.65. How much is this? Let's just do this. 125, 125. Trim, trim. That's easier. Whoops. Okay. All right. So this should be 0.6875. Cut. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Oops. Actually keep that there. Smooth. Snap that there. Perfect. Get rid of all this. Scaffolding. All right. There's our first hole. Don't need that. Finish. Let's go ahead and hide this. Oh, wrong one. Hide this. Let's cut. There we go. Don't need to see this plane. So what's this here? 5.5625. Okay. Now we just need to replicate what we just did up here. Okay. All right, let's do this. There we go. Not a big fan of that. Let's go back here, grab this again. Okay. Okay, let's go out 1, 5.5625. There it is. Cut. Get rid of the scaffolding. Where is it? There. Connect. Where is the point? Connect it there. Cut. Don't need this anymore. Offset it by 0.09375. .25. 25. Oops. Extend, extend. Extend, extend. Okay. Snap that together. Snap this one together. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this. Perfect. Revolve. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Revolve. Select that axis. Cut. Okay. Now I got our 2 rivet holes. Now I need to put one here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to pick a plane. We're going to do plane around an edge. Pick this one here. Pick the y-axis as our edge. Okay. And let's see. Minus 26. This is the smartest way to do it. Right, before we do that, let's go back to this plane here. Why are those lines there? Let's get rid of that. Unshare this. Create a new one. Okay. Let's create a line. Project geometry. Let's do that line there. This line there. Okay. Let's do these two here. Get rid of the constraints. So what is this? 126. So this is 126 divided by 2. 63. Extend, extend, cut. Okay. How far is this? Point 711. .375. I guess I'll just eyeball it. It's about where the other one was. So what is this? 0.47. 0.375 plus 0.0625. 0.4375. 4375. Cut. Let's get rid of this. 375. It's too close. Offset 0.015625. Offset 0.015625. One of these should work. Let's see if that works. It's about that far away. That's close enough. All right. Point 1.875. Is that the number that we've been using? I can't remember. 0.09375 times 2. Yeah, 0.1875. All right. Okay. So is that? So that wouldn't be there. Where is this? It's gibberish. Okay. What to do? Will that even be necessary if you were to braze the ends? Not entirely sure that would be necessary. You'll make it, and they put 3 rivets right beside each other for brigandine back in the day. So it wouldn't surprise me. Hmm. 2.5. Oops. I should have to be double that. So 4.9375. Okay, it's nearly identical. So I'll do it there. Let's see, what angle is this? 25 is pretty close to that. 26.5. So 26.5. And 4 point what? What was this? 4.9375. Was 2.539. 2.5 plus 2.5390625. It's close enough. Okay. I think I got an idea as to how I want to do this. Let's finish. Add that for now. Let's go back to this plane. Let's grab this geometry again. Move it over. Okay. Let's go 1. What was the number? Ah, come on. 4.9375. 4.9375. All right. Okay, cut that off. Okay, where's the point? There we go. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this. Okay, where's the offset? 0.09375. 0.25. 0.25. Extrude, 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 extrude. Don't need that. Okay, let's connect those. There we go. All right, perfect. So now let's go back to our original idea. There and that access. What is it we decided on? Let's do this side. No. So is it minus 2, 6, 0.5, 2, 6.5, 390,625. Go back to the sketch, copy it. All right, now let's move it to the origin point, and hopefully this works. So I may need to make an adjustment. So that's where it is now. Let's adjust it just as a precaution, 0.25, 25. So tax coming out, so should be fine. Actually, I should double check. Check to the side. Okay, it's popping out, so we should be fine. Okay, we can hide this. Finish, revolve. Oh, click to extrude. Revolve. I'll select its own axis. Cut. There we go. All right. Circularize it. Select the y-axis. Select 2. Okay, let's see. What is 26.5390,625 times 2? 53. 53.078125. Perfect. There we go. And now let's fold these in a bit or round them up. I don't think this one will work. Nope. So that'll do 0.015625. Will 39 work? No. Should be good enough. Yes to all. Save. Okay. And there's one petal done. All right. Now I want to do another sub-assembly. New. There we go. Where's the petal assembly? Place grounded on origin. Perfect. All right, let's do a pattern. Grab it. We'll array it around the y-axis. We'll do 17 degrees and do 5. Perfect. All right. Oh, whoops. Still got a sketch here. Finish. Let's go back here. Delete the sketch. Delete that sketch. Okay. File. Save as. Shield petal assembly. Two. Save. Yes. 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 All right. So I think I'm going to put first, let's simplify this. Okay. There we go. Save. Get rid of this and that. Perfect. How does that look, guys? It's looking pretty good, I think. So I think one thing I'm going to do is do one cut here, 0.1875, extrude, 5, cut, bring it back out. And there we go. And that's where that's going to be the last rivet. Let's cover that little point there. So now we got to transfer all these rivet holes to the rest of it. All right, before we do that, let's see if this even fits in the assembly. Let's get rid of that pattern, get rid of that single petal. Where is it? There we go. Place grounded in origin. It's looking great. Just barely touches. All right. And more than likely, like back in the day, they don't have any way of plating that red. At least I don't think. Let me see. Could medieval smiths change the color of metal? Oh, of steel. I know you can blue steel. But can you make it red? For example, or could they make the colors red, blue, and white without paint? Using paint. Because if not, then I'll just change these colors to a paint. Yes, medieval smiths could change the color of steel without using paint, primarily through controlled heat treatment and oxidation processes. They didn't have modern chemicals or coatings, but they understood that heating polished steel causes thin oxide layer. So straw yellow to purple and blue. That would have been difficult for them. All right. Steel, heat treatment, colors. All right, here's a good image of it, but is there one with greater? Let's go to Bing. All right, let's see here. Is there one that has a good? So I'm guessing these are the industrial. Okay. I'm gonna save these. Save images. Save images. All right, I'll show them to you all in a second. Let me see if I can find one that's a higher quality image. All right. There's just more stuff in the image, not a higher quality image. All right, looks like there's only 2 real good images for it. Let's see if I can find them. No, no. Okay. References. Here we go. So these are the actual colors they could achieve through heat treatment. And with them being separate parts. It'd be easier for them to do, though difficult since they don't have any gas furnaces or electrical furnaces. So this copper color and this blue color. So I guess we could sign white, red, blue, or red and blue and white. Okay. I may need to do the color sample just to figure out what those colors are. All right, but I'll do it later. I'm gonna finish these rivets. Okay, now we're gonna have to open back up. Open, where is it? Shield ring 1 and shield ring 2. I want to fill in those rivet holes that we're not going to be using. Let's see. Or I suppose, what if we just flip the, let's try this. Can we rotate this? All right, let's unground it. Let's constrain it. Because may not need to change any of the rivets then if we just rotate it. Origin, okay, there we go. All right, constrain. It's y-axis with the y-axis there. Let's constrain its XZ plane with this XZ plane. Wait, okay. Let's choose that one. XZ and XZ. Apply. There we go. Now it should just be able to freely rotate. Okay, so will this work? All right, that will work. Okay, so we don't need to change any of the rivets then. Okay, let's just do. All right, so 1 rotation, constrain its YZ plane with this YZ plane, apply, and there we go. All right, cool. So we don't need to change any of the rivets that we've already done then. But while we're at it, let's see. File, open. Let's go ahead and open the rivets. Okay, these need to be red. Let's do new, duplicate, edit. Tint it. This red, okay. Apply, okay. X. Perfect. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Let's make these blue. Duplicate, edit, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Delete. Edit. Let's make this one blue. Tint. What? Which blue did we use? This one? I think it's that one. Well, we're about to find out. I believe that's a color match. All right. All right, now all we have left is the star. So let's Let's go to the center ring. Hopefully this doesn't cause us any problems. Okay, not that. Let's go to the origin. Wrong origin. Okay. That plane. There we go. 0.1875. Extrude. Alright, please cut through. Of course it's not. Okay. Delete. I don't know what caused an issue here. I think we just had a corrupted revolution. Don't ask me how that happens. I don't know, but sometimes it does. Okay. Just delete that. Delete. Revolve. Okay, let's pick the y-axis. Alright, I'll see if this resolved it. Accept. Redefine that plane. Accept. Why is this causing an issue? Or whatever, I have to recreate it, I'll recreate it. Finish. Cut. Perfect. Get rid of that now. And then we filleted it. And then let's see if we can array it and fillet it at the same. So hopefully this doesn't cause an issue. There we go. Save. Ah, all right. So now let's get rid of that for now. I don't need it. Okay. Now let's see if this is going to cause us an issue or not. Wrong dimension. 0.1875. Really? What is the problem? Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to build it into the original sketch. I have no idea why this is causing an issue. Offset. Of course it doesn't work. 0.09375. Cut. Okay, now it's built into it, so please fill it. Ah, thank you. Okay. I should have just done that from the start. But now, I'm gonna find a way to cut the other holes into it. Let's see if I can do this. File open. Which one? This one. Okay, where's the first cut? Oh. File open. Forgot to fillet these. See if I can array it around without any issue. There. Circular. 5. Perfect. Save. All right, let's go back here. Let's copy this dimension. Okay. Don't need these lines. Let's move this into place. Revolve. All right, please cut. Of course, it's in the wrong spot. Okay, we have to extend this out. Okay. Okay. Finish. Perfect. All right, now let's do the top one. Update that. Where is it? Don't need this anymore. Let's do this revolution. Don't need this or that. Okay. Okay, where are you? There you are. Two, 5. Okay. Perfect. Revolve. Cut. Ah, and I forgot I have to flip them. All right, let's go ahead and fix that. Ah, my bad. Mirror. Mirror line. Apply. Finish. Accept. Revolve. Just choose this one. Select the axis. You see, it's an easy fix. Let's do the same to this one. All right, this one's running kind of long. So once we're done with this, I'll cut it once we're done. Cut it more on the holes, and then we'll do the rivets in the next episode. Shouldn't take too long. Okay. Accept. Let's do that axis. Perfect. Now we have to do what was it? I need my calculator out. Okay. We need to click this plane, pick the YZ plane and the y-axis, and then rotate it 26.4 0.53, 26.53, 9065. Okay, looks like we're doing it up down here. So where is it? This one, so let's get rid of that. Copy this one. There we go. So we're going to have to flip this. Mirror. Apply. Delete. Let's move this. There we go. Where are you? There you are. 0.25. 0.25. There we go. All right. There it goes. Turn down the visibility. Revolve. Select the top axis. Cut. Okay. Now let's mirror this over. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and fill these. Wait, why are these so shallow? Thought I extended them. Oh, that's why I forgot to get rid of the brace in between. Perfect. Okay. It would have been annoying if that wasn't an issue. Okay. Save. Let's do circular. Grab each of these. I can just click these, I guess. Okay. Select the y-axis. Pick 5. Enter. There we go. There are all our holes. Save. Let's go back to the assembly. Now, can we see all the way through? We can. Perfect. So while we're here, it's actually fill these. 0.015625. Let's see. Can I? It's not letting me fill it. So can I just fill this? 0.015625. What if I just do a petal? Let's see. Open. All right, let's go here. Origin. Point 1.875. 0.5. All right, it's 0.01565. There we go. Does that update the other one? Let's see. Except it does update it. Okay. So I don't need this anymore. Ah, this changes things. I haven't done this in forever, so somewhat new. So can I now fill it this? Nah, probably not. Alright, it's good enough anyway. Perfect. Alright. Save. 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 Let's update this. Perfect. Alright. So now all we got left is to do the last few rivets. So just so that we see it the right way, we should. Let's go like this. There we go. That's the natural way of seeing it. So what else have we got to do? We need to add the rivets and then just the straps, right? So not much left. All right, hope y'all are ready for it. But we'll tackle that in the next episode. So I'll catch y'all later, all right? Y'all have a good day.